chilling right here. I'm in Uptown Whittier, waiting for my buddy to move. But I was thinking, I was thinking about the topic of total depravity and how a lot of people, especially even Christians, how because I'm someone who really, I hate to use the word conspiracy, but I don't think what we're being showed with COVID is truth. I honestly, I think they're up to something. Personally, I don't trust the government. But what's a trip is churches and denominations, especially Reform, they believe in what's called total depravity, right? They believe that man is inherently evil from birth. And we have biblical support for that. I'm not trying to get into a theological argument. What I'm trying to show is this. Why is it we believe man is sinful on the lower level, completely depraved, and we can apply that to, I don't know, pornography or pedophilia and evil, murder, rape, all these things that we can subscribe and apply their the depravity to, but when it's on a higher level, for whatever reason, I feel like we've been trained. You want to talk about a conspiracy goes even deeper, that when the recording's pretty, meaning professional with all their fancy cameras on Fox News and all that, and they tell you what they want to tell you, you believe it. And you're not willing to say, man, these people are totally depraved. You're not really willing to answer the question like, hey, only a few people own these organizations, and there's a reason they all say pretty much the same thing, because they have a script. Open your eyes. It's extremely obvious. But I'm called a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just a truth seer, dude. I just observe and I interpret. It's simple. An agenda is being pushed. You can totally see it. Now, when you look, and people now, this is even the bigger grabble, right? The bigger deception is, for a long time, a lot of people have been hating Big Pharma. And Big Pharma is disgusting, man. They have synthetically converted a lot of natural remedies. They suppress remedies. They have an agenda to make money, and that's what you have to see here. It's not that people are inherently trying out here to kill people, but money is the incentive, greed, and all that stuff leads to avenues, man. And that's why a conspiracy doesn't necessarily need to be a well thought out plan. It could be being manipulated through the lust of our flesh, and that's what people need to see. So when you check a Dr. Fauci, from my understanding, the dude's paid off by the Clinton Foundation and Big Pharma. So he has a reason to do the things he's doing, to prolong this, vaccinations, all this. And I just feel like, man, I would just want to tell people, be honest with yourself, observe the situation and interpret it. It's simple. Especially you who believe in what we call total depravity. You think that man is this evil. But yet, for whatever reason, when it comes to a government structure, all of a sudden they're honest. And all of a sudden they are truth tellers. Oh, and let's not forget, 3 years in a row, we heard President Trump is this, fake news, and all you conservatives, who most of you reformers are, and you, now all of a sudden it's truth news. It's so amazing how things can just shift, in an instant. It's like there's trigger words, right? Like, for instance, if you ever listen to the black community, right, and they want to start teaching you about whiteness, I actually have been open to this just because of I have rejected the term white. I have abandoned the concept of white, because I'm not white, I'm Irish, all right? I have Irish descent. I have three, I guess, lineages or lines: Irish, English, and Indian. So those are the three ethnicities that run through my blood, right? I'm not white. I don't see where white is. See, but this is the problem. People like me have been trained to hear white because we think in the terms of white and black. So when a black man is trying to tell you what whiteness is, his argument is completely shut down immediately by people in my world, because we don't want to hear the word white, because you're attacking us. But it's just like when someone says the Jews. This is another thing where, oh, it's anti-Semitism. No, it's not. There's a certain character trait that is being subscribed to the Jews. The same with whiteness. It's not about race. The thing you want to focus on is culture. This has been the big push, because if you could draw back to your culture and who you are as an individual, then you can start to understand the Bible as a community and a culture, calling you out from your culture into its culture and assimilating it into its worldview, its processes of life, and being blessed by it. There's a whole list of blessings and curses. Know that Jesus did not abolish. He said he came to bring them life. Go read your scriptures, y'all. And it's in Deuteronomy 28. We have a whole bunch. I mean, there's 72 verses in that chapter. Blessings and cursings. Read your scriptures and learn. Grow and be encouraged, all right? Keep your eyes open and pay attention to what's going on. Don't be grabbled, right? Peace.